So let's talk about the kitchen. Kitchen was not only a mission brown color, yellow, old kitchen, but also created a life and death situation for us. It was basically hazardous. We didn't know, but we had huge electrical problem. So when it rained, the electricity was basically traveling all in the kitchen, the bench top, the cabinets, especially the tap and the water. We weren't able to just wash our hands or anything. We still do not know the reason, but the whole electricity basically changed here. The previous owners took the top part of the dishwasher because it didn't fit under the bench. Bench was just a lot lower than normal. So they took out the top part and just pushed it in, and the whole electrical stuff in the dishwasher was basically open. So that might be one reason. Another reason can be maybe old cables inside the walls. We don't know, but we ended up changing the whole thing. It wasn't possible to touch the bench or bench top or the water or the cabinets here before. So we had this arched wall and the door here, and the kitchen was basically tucked in behind this wall. The island was looking this living room area. So it really doesn't make any sense to watch arched wall when you have this beautiful backyard. So I wanted to have the kitchen larger, so ended up having an L-shaped kitchen, turned the island looking at the backyard. It's because I had little kids that time, younger kids, and I wanted to watch them all the time in the backyard. You never know around water what they're going to do. They might just decide jumping in the pool, and they may not let you know, or we have guests. So you have to keep an eye, So I wanted to watch the kids, especially in the backyard around pool, so turned this bench island to the backyard, and it's also nicer to cook that way. Even when I turn back, I have this mirror basically reflecting all the green, and I love that. Just even when you turn back, those people who are sitting here can just see the backyard and the green. It gives a larger feeling to have a mirror here. The only problem is when my daughter and her friends sit down here, it's not possible to have a conversation because they're just watching themselves instead. I always wanted a black kitchen, and it wasn't a thing before. It was all white when I wanted black. And everyone told me, oh, black, you're going to have the kids, fingers all around it, and it's gonna make the whole area look very dark. It actually didn't. I didn't have any of these problems. Especially, this part of the house, ceiling is quite high, 2.4. I wanted it all the way till the ceiling. I know it's not possible to use those cabinets, but I have so many things that I only use during the parties or once in a while. So I just put all of those up there, and definitely more storage helps. It doesn't harm you. I love the black kitchen, how sleek it looks, and I especially didn't clean the cabinets for you to see the fingerprints. As you can see, you're not going to have the fingerprint issue with a black kitchen, but the only issue I had is those, when you hit with something hard, you might sometimes have these kind of, white, chipped areas. But if you're careful enough, it's really doesn't happen very often. So if you have this kind of issue, they usually give you a small pack of touch-up paint, and you can just cover it up before you sell, or if you have time, if it's bothering you. It doesn't bother me much. This section of the kitchen do not have the cabinets, and you won't believe how huge difference a splash of paint made in this part of the kitchen. Because when I had the black cabinets here, this white wall looked very inconsistent, and any green on black looks amazing with bronze. I love these. These are from the previous owners. I can't believe they left it for me. So when we painted this black, all of a sudden gave the feeling of full consistent kitchen. So any modern kitchen, you can't really have, you have to think about squares, creating squares, and consistency. Basically, you can't have lower and higher cabinets with modern kitchens. If you look at the couple of photos, you will figure out by yourself straight away. They have very clean lines and no up, low, higher, different levels, and they all create squares in it. Some of my friends who I helped to create their kitchen design ask me how useful it is to have a corner cabinet. And I can't believe I'm doing that, but I'm going to show you how messy I am and how lazy I am. So it's not as good as normal cabinets, but you can make it happen just with some, just add some baskets, drawers, and those kind of things. So this is what I've done. The messy things on this side, which no one can see, and just organize that with some, just some storage. And majority of the things are in basket, as you can see, like smoothie stuff, baking stuff, some of the, snacks we have, tea, coffee. If you look inside the baskets, it is very messy, but you close it and you don't see anything. So I'm not one of those people who constantly clean. I prefer living a life instead. So you can clean your house and make it like sparkling and put all of that stuff in different containers and make it look very, very nice. But I don't have that kind of time. So sorry for the mess. Okay, so that's it. I hope that was useful for you when you plan your own renovation. And also, I'm really sorry for the styling. I haven't done any styling today. I'm actually trying to get rid of some of the unused items at the moment because soon I will do a huge shopping for my next renovation, Pearl Beach House renovation. And I'm going to buy a container of all new furniture, new items, and I'm planning to buy some new design stuff, decoration stuff here too. So if you would like to see the Pearl Beach House renovation, continue watching us from YouTube. And I also put lots of new photos and design ideas in my Instagram account, especially for the Pearl Beach House. Okay, see you next time.